So here we got a GoPro 7, and it took 1155 mAh at 5.8 watt hours, and it took about 2 hours to charge to full. Welcome everybody to the channel. Today, welcome Eric. Today, you guys, you're gonna be so geeked out, you're gonna freak out.
Ooh,
this is the coolest thing I've ever seen from KLEIN. I'm gonna say it right now.
Okay, what is it?
Basically, you guys, they're USB multimeters. How many times have you plugged your phone in and like, oh my god, this is not working? Is the port working? Is it the cable? What is it?
Never.
Okay, well, I have a lot.
Okay, so what? Okay, go ahead.
These would fit, let me explain them and then you can ask questions. Okay, so we have 3 different kinds, you guys. We just have just a basic USB digital multimeter, and this is a USB multimeter also. These are the same, except this one has the added capacity of USB-C. Okay. Which is a newer kind of USB. This right here is the multimeter and tester. So what I can do with this, basically what we do, you guys, is we're gonna plug this to any powered USB port, whether it be in an outlet or on a computer. Right away, it's gonna tell us the voltage of that port, which should be roughly around 5 volts, 5.1 volts, right?
Okay.
So it'll tell us that voltage in. Then we can take our phone, device, battery, whatever, plug it in the bottom of here, and then boom, we're gonna populate with a bunch of information here. It's gonna tell us the voltage. It's gonna tell us the milliamps that's going into it. So you know how on your phone, let's say you have a, 3,000 milliamp battery, right? So you just ran it all the way to dead, okay? Yeah. So you plug it in here, you're charging it, and it's gonna say, hey, this got done charging your phone in 25 minutes and only put 100 milliamps into it. Then you can tell there's something wrong with your phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just did my iPad last night, and it was almost 7,000. And like with the
what do you mean 7,000 what?
Milliamps.
Oh, what's it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I believe it's 7,000. No, but on the GoPro is like 1,200 milliamps, and it kept putting in around 1090.
And isn't that a new GoPro?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I mean, maybe I didn't take the battery all the way down. It's lithium batteries.
Oh, so it's just telling you how much you put in. It's not saying how much is in the battery.
Right.
Okay.
It won't tell you how much. It doesn't do any diagnostics of the battery. You're just diagnosing the port, and it's a pass through.
So basically, this is to really find out like if ports are good or not. These 2 ones. So these, I'm just gonna find out whether I got a good port or not. Where that one can actually test.
No, that can do the same. These can, all 3 can do exactly what I'm telling you here. I'm going to tell you about this added feature in a second. So basically, and then let's say, okay, so it has 10 memory slots. So the first one, I did my GoPro the first night. I'm going to hold down mode, puts in slot 1. Next night, I'm going to hold down mode. It's going to put it in slot 2, and so on. So I can get a pattern of what's going on throughout the charge cycle, right? Now this one, apart from this one, also has a load tester. So basically you're going to hit this button and you can do 0.5 amp, 1 amp, 2 amps, or up to 3 amps. It'll test that port to make sure that it's giving that out.
Like it will check the phone or check like, so if I plug it in, like my truck's got a USB, so I can test it on there.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, so you can see how much, I mean 3 amps is a lot for a truck. I don't know if it's going to put it out in the USB
I think
port.
mine says like 1.2 or something.
Yeah, so this will just test the amperage that's coming out of that port. They're very specialized tools. Obviously, kind of meant for, the IT industry mainly, just to check out the voltages, and the geeks in the world that are like, oh my god, I want to see this, this is just awesome. So I'm still playing with them, but they're very cool. I mean, obviously you don't seem too excited about them, but
well, no, I mean, it's just the only reason I'm just not in that field. There's nothing I would ever use it for. I guess now that you explained what you can use it for, I see the advantage to having a, something like that.
Right, and if you're an IT guy, just get one. All you got to do is, I mean, because a lot of the times, diagnosing, charging port issues, I mean, basically, if you come to me, I'm an IT guy, and you're like, hey, my device is not charging, or, this device keeps rebooting. Well, it's up to me to diagnose why that is happening. So it could be up to 3 things. It could be the device itself, it could be the cable, or it could be the source port, right? So what this is going to do is go into the source port and tell you that source port's A-OK, okay? Yeah. So then I'm going to put the cable that you're using on there, and if it's still failing, I'm going to replace that cable. And then if I replace that cable and it works, then I know it was the cable. If I, replace the cable and it still doesn't work, then I know it's your device.
Well, first of all, if I ever came to you with an IT question, I'd have to go to the doctor and check my head because I don't know why I do that.
Hey, I'm
But-
good with IT.
No, you are.
But I can
honestly,
tell
yeah.
how much device is going in your battery. A lot of devices don't tell you the battery output on them. You know, you charge in something old, with, you know, even like an old RC drone or something that comes with those little batteries, you know, you put it in there. If the thing's only taking like, you know, half a milliamp, you know the battery's bad.
Well, I guess you could see, like, I would be able to tell, like, I've got an old iPhone. I could be able to tell like, whether I need a new battery in that thing or not just by, I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, the iPhone has diagnostics on board too.
Oh, it does?
So in a situation like that, you could use this to verify that information.
Okay.
Or you could also just use this to verify the port.
I gotcha.
Another cool thing they have, you guys, right here is their new magnetic wristband. So let's say you're climbing a ladder, you're up high, you know, you got stuff in your pockets, but the very few things you need the most, maybe an insert bit, maybe some nut lock washers, something like that. Oh, hang some stuff.
A wrench?
No, does it hold a wrench?
Hold a wrench.
Wow, that's pretty good. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like you need a nut on there.
Yeah.
We'll load you
It's
up.
fine, it doesn't
here.
hold that one, but.
Well, no, because see how there's magnets, you gotta put them on the magnet.
Oh, yeah.
But like, okay, so like shake your hand.
That's actually, you know what? So on a ladder, I don't know how many times you're standing. I know you're not supposed to stand on the top step, you know, but you're standing up there and you have stuff. You're like, oh man, I don't know what to do with it. You got to go down, put it on the top of the ladder. It's nice just to have that.
You know what I would do with it? I would climb the ladder if I'm taking down a fixture or fixing a fixture, and the screws that I take out, I would put on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've seen them on the market before.
You
but
know who would like this?
Who?
Chichi Rodriguez.
Who's that?
Isn't that the guy who had the bands on magnetic bands a long time ago, where he's gonna like cure like arthritis and all that stuff?
Oh, the copper band.
Yeah, is that what it was?
How do you know his name? I didn't know.
I thought that was his name, Chichi Rodriguez.
Oh, I don't know. I know, God, what's the guy's name? Ronco. Remember the Ronco guy?
No.
Set it and forget it.
Oh yeah.
Ronco.
Oh, that was a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
that
that
good
thing was
stuff,
awesome.
man.
Come on, you guys.
That
How
thing
many-
was awesome.
How many times did you sit and like watch infomercials? Come
Oh.
on, what's your favorite infomercial?
And then when you were watching it, how many times did you order chicken?
Yeah, right? Mine was the Fine. Remember the Fine?
Yeah, I do. I never really
The Fine. Until you saw the price, and like, oh my god, it's like 4 easy payments of $4.90. I'm like, what? Okay, I didn't like that.
I think it was 3 easy payments, 1 hard payment at the end.
Yeah. And then you had the Works rotisserie chicken. The Pocket Fisherman was cool. And then we had the Works Trivac.
Pocket Fisherman, what's that?
You ever seen the Pocket Fisherman?
No.
Oh my god, it's like this long. It's just something you keep in your car and you take it out and everything's included. And shh.
Really?
Yeah, the Pocket. Oh,
I gotta look that up, man.
He's looking
That's
at the
awesome.
Pocket Fisherman.
Yeah.
You guys, check it out. KLEIN. KLEIN is a sponsor of the channel. We do appreciate that. These are very cool things to geek out to. Check it out. Comment below what you guys think. They're definitely innovating on their test and measurement front. Very cool stuff. Thank you, KLEIN. And thank you guys for watching the channel. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram. Videos every day. Click on the stories. And don't forget to click subscribe. And like this video. Peace out.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.